Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to the Scan Tool Network video. In this video we're going to be taking a closer look and really an explanation as to why we think this VAWS version 3.0 tool is the best handheld diagnostic scan tool for VW Golf. It is because we're in a VW Golf right now, but the reality is it works on any VAG vehicle, any VW Audi Seat Skoda, and even Bentley and Lamborghini to a certain extent. So one thing I need to tell you about this tool is that unfortunately because of the technological world that we live in, fakes and clones are so easy to make, so they are out there. If you want to make sure you're getting a genuine and official tool, well, I'll pop links in the description below this video. Make sure you follow those links and they will take you to a genuine and official product, okay? So yeah, so it's a VW Golf here, and we have we have a few warning lights on. We've got an airbag light on and check engine and an EPC warning light on. We'll come to those in a moment, but I'm going to show you a few ins and outs of the tool. The tool itself this is like the home screen here, and it is a touch, not a touch screen, it's a toggle button, which you use buttons on the side of the screen. Now, it will cover all systems within the vehicle, so one quick way to get access to the diagnostics of the vehicle is to just go into diagnostics, and then you can select your manufacturer. So in this case we're going to select VW, select the latest software version, which is the highest. Quick way into the vehicle is to go VIN identity, and it's automatically going to find the vehicle, and then you can start diagnosing straight away. So what you can do is you can just click on to control, well sorry, I'll go back 1 second. Or can I? No, we can't. We can go do a quick test and automatic scan, and then you can do service functions as well. So what I think the best thing to do is just to go control unit, and I'm going to show you diagnosing these faults here. We'll do that straight away. So if we go into the engine electronics where the faults are, now in each section of the vehicle, what you'll find is that you have the ability to read the module information. You've got fault codes, you read the fault codes, clear the fault codes, you can view the data, you can do actuation tests, and we've got a basic settings, adaption, security login, and coding options. What we're going to do is, well, we've come out of that, but it's noticed there that there are 3 faults in this system. So we're going to go to read fault codes. So we've got 3 fault codes. Ignition coil A, primary, secondary circuit. That is causing the EPC warning light. Turbocharger boost sensor high output, and air intake, that they are causing the check engine light. So what we can do actually is, because we have sorted those issues out, we're going to click on to clear fault memory, and when I do this, hopefully it will reset the check engine and the EPC warning lights. Some vehicles work differently, so they might need to restart the engine to do that, but we'll try them, and it's turned them both off straight away. Okay, so on screen here we have a raise operation done. We also have an airbag warning, as you can see right there. So if we go down to the airbag section, it's kind of the same process. Read fault code, and it's giving us driver thorax airbag igniter resistance too high because we found a loose connection. Click on to clear fault memory, and again watch the airbag light should turn off. There we go, and that's turned off as well. So again though, for all of these modules you can get live data for all of the sections, and it's telling us there are 73 sections or 73 systems to diagnose, so gives you a good idea. I mean, sorry, one thing I'll show you as well is on the actuation side of things. I'll just go back into this particular vehicle, go to a control unit, and I'm going to find a system that we can just do a quick actuation test. Actuation tests are like, they're also known as bi-directional. So if you see a bi-directional scan tools, it means you can actually like operate the motor to see if a specific system is working. We go to passenger door electronics, that might be a good one. We go to actuation test, and we go to front passenger side window regulator. So if we go to F2 start, we might be able to hear the tool turning down the window. Now we heard something move there, but it didn't actually do anything. Which is quite strange. F2. There, we heard it go again. So there might well be an error there. Try the rear passenger. There we go. We heard them. So what it's doing, it's just operating the motor. It's not going to actually operate the full window. So at least we know that's how it works in essence. It sort of tests the motor to make sure that the motor isn't broken. Okay, so we'll come out of that for now, and then I want to go into the service section. Oh, this is a list of, actually, while I'm here, I'll show you a list of the vehicles that it'll cover for the VW side of things. I'm scrolling through this quite quick because there were 113 to get through, so just pause the screen at any moment if you want to see your vehicle. And obviously there will be updates as well for this tool, so the list I've just shown you there is always subject to change, and they'll always be updating the newer vehicles to put on there. So we'll go back to VIN identity, we'll read the VIN, go into it, and what were we going to do again? We were going, actually no, sorry, we want to exit that. We want to go back to the home screen, and we want to go to service. So these are the service functions. So you got like oil service resets, electronic park and brake open and close, new battery registration, electronic throttle calibration, steering angle sensor calibration, DPF regeneration for diesel vehicles, injector coding, suspension calibrations for those vehicles with air suspension, headlight adjustment or headlamp activation, and those are some really good service options in my opinion as well. Service options that you wouldn't get in other handheld tools for VW Audi Seat Skoda vehicles. So there's a lot to get through there. It also does other vehicles as well. So if you've got an engine fault on, say, like a BMW or Mercedes, use this option here and you can diagnose engine faults on those cars, which is a handy little feature to have. But there's so many different like systems and settings you can sort of code into the vehicle, change the vehicle with, and that's why, for the price point of this is why we think it's one of the best handheld scan tools in any case. Yes, there are more advanced software based tools that plug into like laptops, like the VCDS or the VAGCOM kits. They are more advanced. We perfectly take that on board. But this is a handheld tool. This is something that you can just whip out within seconds, plug into your vehicle. And if you don't need to go into super advanced diagnostics, which sometimes includes complicated coding, then this is probably the tool for you. If you want a tool that you just plug in, get the information straight away, then this is probably the tool for you. But I'll leave it at that. As I say, I'm going to pop the link to this kit in the description below this video. There are fakes, there are clones, and it's best just to stay away from those because they can damage your vehicle. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.